Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Chase Taylor of 911truther.org. Today is April 18th, 2024. So, based on breaking news and events, it appears that CIA headquarters located beneath CERN at Lake Geneva in Switzerland is going to stage apocalyptic natural disasters, biological, chemical, nuclear, or radiological attacks, and/or World War III between the dates of April 18th and April 21st of 2024. So firstly, it's imperative to note that April 19th marks 150 years since the referendum to the Swiss Constitution was passed back on April 19th of 1874, thereby creating modern Switzerland. And that is precisely why the Oklahoma City bombing on April 19th, 1995, and the Waco massacre on April 19th of 1993 both involved the mass death of children, because this was a blood sacrifice offered up to the creation of Switzerland, which is home to the CIA. Consequently, it's highly likely, virtually certain, that the CIA is going to stage terror events, assassinations, bombings, natural disasters on the date of April 19th. It's also imperative to note that April 19th and April 20th is a Jewish holiday called Shabbat Hagadol. And so it's highly likely that the CIA is going to seize upon these holidays to execute ritualistic blood sacrifices, most likely surrounding the Russo-Ukrainian war that is led by a Jewish Zionist named Vladimir Zelensky, and/or the Israeli-Hamas war, soon to be the Israeli-Iran war, led by Jewish Zionist Benjamin Netanyahu. It's also imperative to note that the date of April 20th is Hitler's birthday. Hitler had a bank account in Switzerland, and he essentially created the state of Israel. And Hitler was also Jewish, and his wife Eva Braun was Jewish. So April 20th is also the date of the anniversary of the Columbine massacre, in which children were also massacred. And consequently, it's highly likely that the CIA will seize upon these historic days in Jewish terror lore, if you will, and execute blood sacrifices, wars, terror attacks, and/or apocalyptic natural disasters. So exactly what is planned is obviously not known, but some sort of made-for-TV asteroid or comet strike, some sort of antimatter attack, some sort of biological, chemical, radiological, or nuclear attack is expected, possibly even featuring a contagion outbreak, possibly weaponized anthrax, Ebola, or smallpox in nature. I just published reports because with the Iranian attack on Israel on October 7th of 2023 and on April 13th of 2024, we know that the CIA is planning to stage an Israeli, US, NATO, and/or British revenge attack targeting Iran that's designed to trigger World War III, and this is expected to happen on the date of April 19th or the date of April 20th, both of which are intimately linked to Switzerland. So who is basically moving the chess pieces, if you will, in respect to the Russo-Ukrainian war and in respect to Israeli Hamas/Iranian war. I just published a report. If you go to my blog, 911truther.org, you can see regarding a preemptive Israeli cyber attack targeting Iran's nuclear program. So some sort of major event is planned. Without speaking too much in respect to what's planned, because we don't know, but the fact of the matter is that come Monday, Sunday is the 21st, so come Sunday, the United States and/or Israel and/or multiple nations in Europe will have most likely suffered a DEFCON level event, or an official declaration of war will have been declared in respect to the Israel-Hamas/Iranian war, or the Russo-Ukrainian war, most likely involving the United States or NATO nations. That being said, It's also realistic that the United States will stage some sort of third Iranian offensive, possibly in Syria, surrounding the Syrian civil war, and or in Yemen, surrounding the Yemeni civil war, that is designed to basically draw the United States and or European nations or NATO nations into a full-on war with Iran. It's imperative to note that Iran is controlled by Switzerland. That is precisely why the United States does not have a direct line of communication with Iran. So during the Cold War, the US president had a red phone in which he could call up Gorbachev or Khrushchev in Russia and speak to them directly. This is not the case with Iran. So all communication between the United States, between Washington, D.C. and Tehran has to go through Geneva, Switzerland, which is where the CIA is located. And so any chance of diplomacy, any chance of some sort of peace agreement will be voided by Switzerland, because they're desperately trying to start a nuclear war between Iran and Israel, specifically to draw the United States in on behalf of Israel, so that the United States will suffer nuclear attacks in New York, Washington, D.C., etc., in the aftermath of supporting an Israeli attack or invasion of Iran. And that is because Switzerland has been exposed as the home of the CIA, as basically the puppet that's, or the hand behind the puppets that's basically trying to start World War III. So anyways, as I do in all these videos, if shit hits the fan this weekend in any form or fashion, I kindly ask you to download this video and share it with local, state, and international media outlets, as well as with local, state, and federal law enforcement, military, and intelligence communities. Peace.